In 1587, 117 English men, women, and children set sail for the shores of North America, filled with dreams of a new life. They landed on Roanoke Island, off the coast of present-day North Carolina, and began building England's first permanent settlement in the New World. But just 3 years later, when supply ships finally returned, they found something chilling. An empty village, no colonists, no struggle, only a single, cryptic word carved into a post. What happened to them? Welcome to Forgotten Archives and the enduring mystery of the Lost Colony of Roanoke. In the late 16th century, England looked across the Atlantic with hungry eyes. Queen Elizabeth I dreamed of establishing a foothold in the Americas, a counterbalance to Spanish power. Sir Walter Raleigh, a charismatic explorer and courtier, was granted the charter to establish a colony in a territory he named Virginia. After a few initial unsuccessful attempts, a new group of colonists, including families and women, a truly pioneering effort, was dispatched under Governor John White. Their mission was clear: establish a lasting presence for England. In July 1587, the colonists arrived at Roanoke Island, choosing the site of a previous failed military outpost. They quickly began building homes and a defensive palisade, planting crops, and attempting to establish relations with the local Native American tribes, primarily the Croatoans and the Secatan. Life was undoubtedly harsh, fraught with the challenges of wilderness, disease, and the ever-present tension with indigenous peoples. Just a month after landing, the first English child born in the Americas, Virginia Dare, was born in the settlement. The colony faced immediate challenges, particularly a shortage of supplies. Governor John White, whose own daughter and granddaughter were among the settlers, decided he had to return to England to gather more provisions. He promised to be back within a few months. It was a perilous journey across the Atlantic, but essential for the colony's survival. He left behind 117 souls, with specific instructions. If they were forced to move, they were to carve their new destination into a tree or post. And if they were in distress, they were to add a Maltese cross. White's return to Roanoke was not to be swift. England was embroiled in a monumental struggle against Spain, with the Spanish Armada threatening invasion. Every available ship and resource was diverted to the war effort. White's pleas for a relief mission were repeatedly denied. 3 agonizing years passed. Years that must have felt like an eternity for the colonists and for White himself. It wasn't until 1590, after England had defeated the Armada, that White finally secured passage back to Roanoke. In August 1590, White's ships dropped anchor off Roanoke Island. The air was thick with foreboding silence. As they approached the settlement, there was no sign of life, no smoke from fires, no shouts of welcome. The palisade was intact, but inside, the houses were gone, dismantled. The place was desolate, overgrown, as if swallowed by the wilderness. The sense of absence was profound, chilling. It was as if 117 people had simply evaporated. The only clue White found was a single word carved into a palisade post, Croatoan, and on a nearby tree, the letters Crow were etched.
There was no Maltese cross, which was the prearranged signal for distress. This suggested that the move, though sudden, was not made under immediate threat. Croatoan was the name of a nearby island and the Native American tribe living there. Did the colonists move to live with them, or did something far more sinister occur?
One of the most hopeful and widely accepted theories is that the colonists simply assimilated. Facing harsh conditions and dwindling supplies, they may have sought refuge with the friendly Croatoan tribe on Hatteras Island. The lack of a distress symbol, the word Croatoan, and later historical accounts of light-skinned, gray-eyed Native Americans in the region lend credence to this idea. They may not have vanished, but rather merged, becoming part of the indigenous population. But other theories are far darker. Did a hostile tribe, perhaps the Secotans with whom the English had previously clashed, wipe out the colony? Did disease or starvation claim them all, forcing the survivors to scatter? Or did they attempt to sail away in a small boat and perish at sea? The truth remains elusive, clouded by fragmented clues, conflicting accounts, and the vast, unforgiving wilderness of the New World. The mystery deepens with every unanswered question. The Lost Colony of Roanoke remains one of America's oldest and most haunting mysteries. It's a chilling reminder of the perils of early colonization and the secrets the vast wilderness can keep. If you've been captivated by this incredible tale of vanished settlers, and you're ready to explore more secrets that time has tried to bury, then your adventure is far from over. Be sure to hit that like button to show your support, share this video with fellow history enthusiasts, and most importantly, subscribe to Forgotten Archives. Don't miss our next dive into the untold stories of the past. Join us as we continue to illuminate the unseen.